Hey, public opinion aficionados, it's Mark Mitchell, head pollster of Rasmussen Reports, and really happy to join Gene Valentino at the Grassroots Truthcast today. I support his podcast. Go check it out and subscribe while you're there.
It's finally here, our second annual mega sale. This sale only comes around once a year, so take advantage of the best offers ever while you can. For example, save 50% on our Giza Dream bed sheets, as low as $29.98. And for the first time ever on TV, My Pillow mattresses and My Pillow mattress toppers as low as $99.98. And you save 50% on our Lux Pure 6-piece towel sets. Regular $69.98, now only $39.98. And our best-selling standard My Pillows, regular $49.98, on sale for $17.98. Wait on it, mega sale, only $14.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use this promo code to take advantage of our second annual mega sale. But wait, there's more. To make the mega sale even more special, when you order right now, your order's going to ship absolutely free.
Interpreted. Let's now bring in political strategist and the host of the Grassroots Truthcast podcast, Gene Valentino. Gene, want to get your thoughts. What do you make of all of this?
Well, thanks for having me. And it's always bothersome to me to hear this standard being applied as if there's some backdoor exit strategy for these people. You know, I used to be a county commissioner and an officer of government myself, and it doesn't give me an out. It means I'm held to a higher standard. It's called fiduciary capacity. And in the case of Mr. Comey, the reckless excuses I'm hearing in the news are a attempt on his part to punt away from the real wrongdoing that he's been involved in. Look, his vitriol and his hate for Donald Trump goes long before seashells in the sand. Everyone can see it. And now he just got caught in the act, and the evidence hopefully will speak for itself and will be adjudicated in a court of law based on the evidence.
Do you think that evidence is going to rise to the level, and not that I'm a lawyer or that you are either, but I'm still going to ask you, intent is the burden of proof, if you will, for the Department of Justice. It seems to me that proving intent is going to be a challenge. How do you see that?
Well, intent is a challenge, and yes, it may be difficult. And after all, for them to bring charges against Comey, we've learned already that they seem to have more up there in their bag of tricks than they're bringing forward in the press. But again, to my first point, Terrence, it's called fiduciary capacity. You should know better. You're held to a higher standard. It's important that you behave extraordinarily well and more careful when you're in office. And to breach that just makes you more of a target, yes, because you should know better. And I think we're going to see something on this issue. If he gets away with it, what do the American people really think? Do you really think this Comey liked Donald Trump? Do you really think the activities going back to the Hunter Biden laptop should have been, all those people who signed off on that document should have been given a pass for their complicity? It's not just about Comey. It's about a pattern in the Biden administration and a vile attempt to take out a president of the United States. And under our nose right now is a third attempted assassination from the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And it seems to be an accepted pattern that needs to be stopped in its tracks with consequences much more egregious, much more severe than would happen to the ordinary John Q public.
Federal agents also raided multiple sites in Minnesota, including these child care facilities, as part of this sweeping fraud investigation. The FBI, along with federal, state, and local law enforcement, executed 22 search warrants across that state. Authorities say the probe targets alleged fraud involving taxpayer-funded programs, including child care and other social services. Officials have released really pretty few details, but say the investigation is ongoing and is part of a multi-agency effort to combat fraud overall. I just want to see people go to jail. That's what the American people want to see with the fraud. We just want to see people go to jail, right? Now, I mean, we've got Nick Shirley that uncovered this initially. Now he's in California uncovering massive voter fraud going on there. I don't know if I'm more concerned, though, about the fact that nobody out there does investigative journalism anymore except this 23-year-old kid, Nick Shirley. Or if I'm more concerned that nobody ever actually seems to pay a price for any of it.
Well, that's the issue. The last point you made. Who's paying a price for the wrongdoing? What penalties do we have in place, whether it's specifically in your arena, my arena of business, journalism, or free speech areas in the media in general? Where are the standards? Where are the standards that say, hey, your right to speak now went too far? Your speak and your report just offended and hurt another person. When does free speech get interpreted to become actionable? Is there an action that should be taken against, I hate to say it, you and I, for going too far with commentary that hurts other people? And when we hurt other people, what are the consequences to them, let alone what legally may come to us? New York Times versus Sullivan, 1968. The courts ruled public figures and elected officials are basically not protected for the legal actions are protected, I should say, for the legal actions brought against them by those that have been injured. But it's now proven to have gone too far. And I think we need a constitutional amendment, or the industry must self-govern itself, like the Bar Association does, like the electrical union does, these other professions or trades. What in the media executes a penalty against the guy sitting next to us for going too far? There is none. And your right to free speech has to be tempered. Now, I'm a free speech advocate, and nothing's going to screw with that from my point of view. But bad behavior is bad behavior. And when you go too far, you intend to hurt other people. Yeah. My words, there's got to be consequences for that.
Yeah, there has to be consequences, has to be accountability. Gene Valentino, thank you so much for your insight. Really appreciate you joining the show today.
Good to see you, Gene.
Coming
Best
up,
to you guys.
It's finally here, our second annual mega sale. This sale only comes around once a year, so take advantage of the best offers ever while you can. For example, save 50% on our Giza Dream bed sheets, as low as $29.98. And for the first time ever on TV, MyPillow mattresses and MyPillow mattress toppers, as low as $99.98. And you save 50% on our Lux Pure 6-piece towel sets. Regular $69.98, now only $39.98. And our best-selling standard MyPillows, regular $49.98, on sale for $17.98. Wait on it, mega sale, only $14.98. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use this promo code to take advantage of our second annual mega sale. But wait, there's more. To make the mega sale even more special, when you order right now, your order's going to ship absolutely free.